It's LaurenJanae. Okay?
And who is LaurenJanae?
It's me.
That's it?
That's it. Like, it's me. It's me.
Straight up. So, okay, so what makes you want to start, like, a boutique?
I always wanted to do something with fashion. Like, even when I was a little girl, you know those big JCPenney books? I used to, like, just sit at the table with my mama and just, like, pick out outfits for my daddy, my mama, my sister, and then myself for work, for going out to eat or anything. Like, even though I knew we weren't about to get them, but I was just like, okay, so this is what my daddy gonna wear on Sunday. And I used to do that. So I'm like, it started there, and then I used to always just like to dress up and things like that. So I always wanted to do something with fashion. I started heavily pursuing it or doing my own research and things like that in 2018 when I was still in college. And then in March of 2019, when my mom passed, I just like put everything on pause again. Yeah, I had to I had to talk to myself a lot, talk to God a lot. But it was just like, it's time for you to get on with it. So I'm like, okay, I want to start with a boutique though, to let people know. So
So, I heard you say, like, after that point, you just like, I just wanted to start and get on with it. Just quickly, just talk about how important that is, like, having that feeling and just.
like in that direction, because when I knew, like in the back of my head, I always knew like what I'm supposed to be doing, and it's supposed to be something with clothing, with fashion, because it's much more than just going to the store or looking online, picking out an outfit. And I kept like putting on the back burner or thinking like, okay, so what if it fails, or what if this and what if that? And I was kind of getting convicted, like, you need to trust me, like just hearing that from God. And even though people may think, well, that's not the traditional route, I'm not a traditional person, I don't think, or I know I'm not. So you gotta let people gonna say stuff, but I don't know. It's the mental. It starts with the mental. I don't know. I just knew I had to do it.
Beautiful. So, what is the name of your boutique?
It's LaurenJanae. So yeah.
Why would you choose your name?
Because I wanted them to know that every piece that I have picked for my boutique right now is not customized. However, I picked it for a specific purpose. So you're gonna get a sense of LaurenJanae in every piece you wear. And it's not just gonna be for, if you're chilling at home. It's not gonna be for just if you're going out. It's like a mixture of everything, because I'm like the best of both worlds. So my boutique or my clothing store is the best of both worlds. I don't know how I feel about the word boutique. I do call it a boutique, but I don't know how I feel about the word boutique. But yeah, we can keep saying that for now though.
Okay, so when can we expect this to launch?
It's coming soon, in April. I'm not gonna say a specific day, but it's in April. And the day that I chose to launch, it does mean a lot, because if I tell you why, you're going to know the date, or some people will know the date, but it means a lot. The day that I picked, it's in April. So people that are close to me, they're gonna know. But if you follow my social media, my personal LaurenJanae, and then my business shop LaurenJanae, then you're gonna get the updates. But it's coming soon, so save your coins, okay?
What else? Go a little bit more in depth with like what they can expect from your clothing store.
So first of all, quality, because I don't play. Like everything is going to be of quality. They're going to be popping, as always. They have to be, and it's going to be. You just expect the unexpected. Like, you may be thinking it's going to be another, picture whatever you go to, whatever website you go to get all of your clothes, or whatever store. It's not going to be like that, because it's going to have my touch on it from every little detail. So yeah, I'm very passionate about it. So you're going to see that in the clothes, in the packaging, and how I market things. Like, you're just going to see that.
That's dope. I like everything that you're putting behind it, and it just seems like you're really putting your heart into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the important part. So I guess, who are your pieces for? Like,
Therefore, right now it's only for females, so for women or ladies. You know, I like the word ladies, but I know my best friends they like women, so it's for females. So yeah, but for the ones that kind of are similar to me, like you like the chill type vibe, but you also like stepping out. So I got you for both. And even if you have a job where you want to look professional, you know, keep it cute, keep it classy, I got you for that. Like any type of occasion, I got you. So yeah.
so you got a cup.
I got him covered. I got him covered.
All right. LaurenJanae.
Yep.
There's a lot of different brands, clothing stores, a lot of people getting into that lane. What makes LaurenJanae different? What's that splash that just puts you in a different lane?
Well, one, the obvious, I'm not a part of the other things that other people have going on. Definitely inspired by some of them. However, it's not me. You know, this is just like, if I'm doing something, I do it to the best of my ability, and I'm going to put my all into it. And anybody knows that who actually knows me. So it's going to be, you're going to feel it. Like when people even visit the Instagram page from something as small as that, even if without making a purchase, you're just going to feel like, dang, it's something about this brand. It's so much more than a shirt, than a dress. It's so much more than that. So I just want my customers to feel that, you know.
It's like it's really coming from your heart, and I think when you are just being yourself and you're coming from your true essence, that's what makes it different. Because it's you, like you said.
Yeah,
it's you.
It's me.
It's you.
It's me.
So being a business owner is difficult, you know, and there's a lot of trials and tribulations. So how has the process been so far? Like, you know, stepping into this lane and doing it.
I don't want to say it's been stressful because it hasn't been. However, there have been like different obstacles that I could have just been like, you know what, if this happening, then I don't know what else is gonna come. Like just for an instance, like when I was starting my business account, I separated my personal account from my business account, and I planned everything out to the T. So I went to the bank or whatever to open my account, but I gave them a check, and it was a 10-day hold, and I wanted to order my inventory that weekend, which was 3 days later. And she was like, well, most of the time it doesn't take 10 days. For me, it took 10 days. So I'm like, okay, so now that's gonna push it back. But everything, like it still worked out perfectly. Yesterday, I woke up from a nap and my voice was like just gone. And I'm like, what? I gotta do this today. So I'm like, what? And it's just like things like that, small things like that have tried to be like, okay, you really not supposed to be doing this. But it's like, I looked at it as if, no, how are you gonna flip this? Like, cause God is going to, I'm not a religious person, but I am spiritual and I have a relationship with God. So you probably gonna hear me say God a lot. Sorry if I step on toes. No, I'm not sorry. But yeah, so it's just like, I feel like certain things are happening or were happening and are going to continue to happen just to see like, okay, how bad do you really want this?
So you kind of briefly touched on it, but I guess what's the hardest thing in this process that you realized?
It's not really about the clothes or like the actual business part that's the hardest thing. I would say the hardest thing is probably not being able to like call my mom or text my mom like, let me tell you what pieces I got, or, you know, let me show you this part of whatever. Like I'm not able to share that with her. So that's probably that is the hardest, because obviously like my dad is he's in my life, like that is my favorite person in the world. And then my sister is heavily invested in my life, and I have a close-knit group of friends, but I still don't have my mama. So it's like, you know, and I used to send her my outfits every single day before I go to work, just so she could see them. And she'd tell me like, well, I wouldn't wear that, but you look cute in it. And I'm like, well, I can't say that, or I can't have that conversation with her. But it's crazy because like, I still feel her presence. So I'm like, well, yeah. So even though she's not here in the physical realm, it's like, I know that she's still here with me. So.
Let's touch on that a little bit. So how how do you feel that presence of your mom has helped you through the process of your business?
To keep going, I would say. Even though I've never been the type of person just to give up easily anyway, or to give up at all. Because if I say I'm going to do something, I don't think of things as I plan to do them. It's on my to-do list, because on my to-do list, I cross things out because it's already done. So it was just something else that's on my to-do list. So feeling her presence, it's like, I know that she would want me to, because she couldn't do everything that she wanted to do. I just feel like she's like, yeah, Lauren, go all the way, because this is what you want to do anyway. So even though I do want you, I feel like you're a great teacher, because my mom was obsessed with teaching, and she wanted me to be a teacher because I'm good at it, but that's not my passion, honestly. And I think she knows, or she knew that, and I feel like I have her okay to do this. Like, she's like, yeah, Lauren, you in the right lane. Like, you doing what you need to do.
I say to my dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we love you.
We do.
We love her, don't we? We love her.
We do.
So yeah, simply, what's next for you and your business?
What's not next? What's not next? A lot. Like, I don't like to speak on stuff before it happened, but just know it's a lot coming. Like, I have a lot planned just within this year alone. I have so much planned, I have so much on my to-do list, because it's a plan can feel like you can plan to do things and then you're like, I don't really want to do it. It's on my to-do list. So just know it's going to be a lot of, what Kevin Gates be saying, it's going to be a lot of pressure. It's going to be a lot of pressure being applied. Just keep up with me, for the page, for all the updates and all of that. So you will see, but it's a lot coming. So don't think it's gonna stop at Shop LaurenJanae when I'm offering you clothes or offering the ladies clothes and shoes and accessories, things like that. It doesn't stop there. Like, that's literally just the beginning. So.
That's what's up, man. And I think that's an important thing to take away, is like not being content, like always like being ready to elevate to the next step. Not just being in one spot and just doing that. Like, there's so many different ways to brand. And I guess that brings me to the next question. Like, with that being said, what type of advice would you have for like other entrepreneurs that maybe want to embark on a journey of having a clothing business, or just in general, like just any entrepreneur out there? What advice would you have for them?
I would say one major thing is to make sure you're doing what you want to do, because I feel like we can get so wrapped up in trying to please other people and get lost. Like, we'll get lost in that and forget about our dreams or our goals and aspirations. But you have to realize, like, everybody on this earth has a purpose, in my opinion, and you don't know who your purpose is for, because sometimes your purpose is not for you. You could bring other people along, but if you still like, well, I need to make sure I'm making my mom or my dad or my auntie or whoever the case may be, I need to make sure I'm pleasing them. Like, no, you can't. And I feel like, yeah, some people may get in their feelings about it a little bit, but it's bigger than that. So if you feel like you're supposed to be doing something that's going to upset people, you can't really worry about them. You have to make sure that you are focused on what you feel like you need to do. And of course, you already know I'm gonna say it, but consult with God, because He's not gonna steer you in the wrong direction. You just have to trust Him. And when you trust Him, like, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So, yeah.
All right, so I got a question. Jordan, come get a close up on me. I got one for. We about to get her with this one, but I know she's gonna excel. I know she's gonna kill it. All right, y'all ready? Okay, they said they ready. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, boom. It's called the Promote Your Business Challenge. You know what I'm saying? Get your spiel challenge. Who you is challenge. You feel me? You got 30 to 40 seconds to get a hottest spiel on LaurenJanae.
Yeah, LaurenJanae.
LaurenJanae. You got 30 to 45 seconds to just give your hottest. If you was in front of the biggest beauty producers or whatever right now, and the whole world was watching you, what would you say in 30 to 45 seconds to describe your business?
First of all, LaurenJanae is not just a boutique or a small clothing store, because I don't like to put small on it because it's going to grow. It's going to continue to grow. And that's just that on that. But it's not just a clothing boutique or a clothing brand. It's so much more than that. I'm about to be out here literally changing lives. And you may say, how you gonna do that when you just selling clothes? Don't worry about how I'm gonna do it, just know it's gonna get done. And I'm about to be offering different things to different people. Even though I sell clothes for females, I'm gonna be inspiring and touching the lives of males as well. So it's just so much deeper than a shirt. I can't explain. I wish I could just, I don't know, you just can't put the words onto something. That's literally how I feel right now. Like, I wish I could just, like, I don't know. It is, and that's for real. Like, that's real. It is. It's too big for words. And right now, you may be thinking, like, how you gonna do this? And you just announced it like last week. So how you about to make all these moves? Just watch. Just watch. And you gonna know where it came from.
Don't believe it, just watch. Don't believe it, just watch. That's what she said. You feel me? Just watch. Well, hey, I'm ready to watch. I'm ready to watch it unfold for you. You did what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing when we have a young queen stepping up into her prowess and her power and taking those steps like a big dog. You did what I'm saying? And doing what you love to do. That's real honorable. And as a king myself, I just want to say that I'm proud of you, queen, for beating the odds.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For not letting life's obstacles stop you. For always jumping over those hurdles and always doing what you know God put you here to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing. So, and a lot of times we want to tell each other that we're proud of each other. So I want to say from the West End, we proud of you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.